Hello the internet! It is Saturday the 6th of February 2021 and welcome back to the channel. I want to make this rather short video for a company called SwitchPod. They make a product called the SwitchPod Pro. It's a tripod for vloggers. For me, I use it IRL live streaming. This is what it looks like if you go to their website here. This is the SwitchPod here. This is the actual tripod. And this is how it works. It's a beauty, right? That's a beautiful piece of tech. Very, very cool. Now, the ball head is what I would like to talk about in particular on this video. The reason I'm making this video is because I've got an issue with my ball head and I want to show it to you. But that's their website, that's the content, that's what they've got. This is my version of it. Now, just ignore how this is all tied together to my IRL backpack. If you do have a SwitchPod, you probably don't have cabling hardwired to it like I do, but this is how I use it for my IRL streams. Ball head on top because I do need to be able to quickly position and make sure you get levels. Hendrik always helps me with my level adjustment. But this concept is so rad. It's a real cool piece of tech. There is one issue I want to talk about, and I want to bring it to the attention of SwitchPod. Maybe they can fix it on this particular version. What I'll do is I'll put this down for the time being. I got to use this camera. The camera I'm shooting on, it's a GH5. I got to use it to show you my situation. So I'm going to swap to an NDI source, which I've got here on my iPad. It's going to look like this. So this is now what we've got here. This is my camera now. I'm going to use this as the camera, but just bear with me while I take this camera off the setup here. So I can grab this, I can turn this off. I'm just going to grab this out of here. Take this off here. We'll take it out that way, and then I will take the base off here because I'm going to be using the base of this onto I guess I'm going to be using the base of this. Where are we got to go this way. Sorry, dudes. It's all backwards here. So we take this off. So I'm taking this off here. So this is my GH5 base, right? So let me just turn this around so we got a bit more of a better angle here. So what I want to show you is the problem that I've got with my SwitchPod Pro, in particular the ball head. So this is how it goes on. Actually, it's easier to do it. It's easier to do it like that. And again, this is kind of a bit clunky because of all my cables and stuff, but this is how you'd have it. So basically the camera screws on, right? Now, this is a GH5 that is practically brand new. I mean, I've used it for, I guess, 4 IRL streams. Now, here's the problem. We make that as tight as we need to, right? You don't want to go too tight with this stuff. Just relatively finger tight. Then I'll just adjust it so that it's at the center of the vlogging. So if I was to be vlogging, if I was to be live streaming, I'd be holding it like this, right? Now watch this. Look at this. Are you seeing that? I hope you're seeing that. There is the ever so slight wobble factor here. Now, it's not wobbling in here, it's wobbling in the thread. The thread essentially isn't quite tooled properly. It's not quite machined exactly accurate. It's obviously the right thread, but it's just a fraction too small. And so you get this little... You see that? I'll try to hold it dead still. It's extremely hard to do and keeping it exactly... Like, I'm trying to keep my hand here dead still and just wobble this, but that's extremely difficult to do. Hang on. I'll try to put my... I'm trying to push it down on the desk. Here we go. That's a pretty good example of how bad it is. So that's pretty bad. Now, you could say, well, there's an easy solution there, Gibbs. Why don't you put some Loctite in there? See, there it is. Look at that wobble. So when I'm IRL streaming and I'm walking around and everything's cool, there's always this little bump, right? A little bump in the footage when that thing wobbles. You see it? Look at it. Now, you could say, dude, that could be your thread. It's not. It's not my thread. Like I said, this is pretty much a brand new GH5. I mean, I've done 5 or so live streams with it. And if I put in a separate thread, so this is the ball head, the X, what do they call it? The X ball head release from the Joby GorillaPod Pro. There's absolutely no, there's no wobble on that at all. No wobble at all whatsoever. So it's just my ball head. It's just my ball head on this particular machine, on this particular item. And I wonder if anybody else has this same issue with their SwitchPod Pro. It's not SwitchPod Pro, SwitchPod. I think the Pro is the package I got, I think. Either way, I really love it, but I would like that to be fixed. I don't think that's cool. I don't think that's meant to be how it is. Yeah, SwitchPod, if you have a solution for that, I'd love to hear about it. And if this video has helped you at all, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Push this out to as many of your friends. Maybe people have got a SwitchPod and they've got the same issue and they're just putting up with it. Maybe they put Loctite in it. I don't want to put Loctite in it because I don't want it to be a permanent fix. I mean, I want it to be a permanent fix, but I don't want that to be a permanent fixture. You see what I'm saying? So, SwitchPod, do you have a solution? I hope you do. I'll see you all on the next video.